this is new CNN reporting, that Iran could potentially keep the passage, the Strait of Hormuz, shut down for anywhere from 1 to 6 months. This is according to 4 sources. I wonder what your thoughts on that are. What happens if the Strait of Hormuz is closed for half a year?
In order for this to really impact the U.S. economy and sustain a growth of inflation, I mean, we had a pretty hot number, but for it to really make a difference, you'd have to have oil above $93 for more than 3 months. The market is not assuming it's going to take 6 months to clean up this Hormuz problem. The assumption is it's going to get cleaned up in the next 30 days. I'm getting my read every day from my office in Abu Dhabi. Today was a good day, actually. One of the days with very few drones. So we'll see if tomorrow's like that. And I assume if I got 3 days in a row with very few drones above Abu Dhabi, that would tell me they've run out of stuff to shoot.
At what point would you be concerned that the war could weaken the economy?
Well, I like history to be my guide, and it's very simple. If you keep oil above $93 for 3 months, you have problems. Because the one thing about this commodity, it's the input to every sector of the economy. We have 11 sectors. Every single sector requires a reasonably priced energy source. You're going to see that happen, and a lot less money going into alternatives. That may not be good or bad, depending on where you sit. We didn't buy any insurance investing billions of dollars in wind and solar. It's been practically useless in helping us in this point right now. And so what matters is figuring out how to open up that spigot. There's a 2-mile wide at the thinnest of the Hormuz. It's 2 miles wide. You got to guarantee, you got to ensure that stays open. And I anticipate the Japanese and others, even the Chinese, are going to fund that insurance program going forward. And it could cost billions a month, 4 or 5 billion, I don't know. But that's a fraction of what it's worth. Because if you hold that straight up for longer than 3 months, everybody hurts, not just the U.S. domestically, everybody, including our adversaries, China.
Is there much short of ending the conflict that the U.S. could do to bring prices back down in the short term?
The one thing that could happen that would have oil drop back to $70, it could happen overnight, was to come up with a strategy, a multi-nation strategy, a United Nations, I know, in this case, just to keep the strait open. But if you told the market that we're going to do this, we're going to fund, everybody's going to fund whatever technology it takes, and we have a lot of good tech, including mine sweeping and all the rest of that, to make sure that that 2-mile remains liquid, fluid, and tankers can go back and forth. That's a game changer. But the one thing you got to know over the last 4 days, which I think the market likes a lot, is that we heard loud and clear that the region, including the UAE, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia, has had enough with Iran, and they're not going to let the status quo be the outcome. I feel terrible for the Iranian people. By the way, this was a very advanced society 60 years ago. Artists, mathematicians, you name it. And then they just ran into bad luck with leadership. They've had really bad leadership. And it's destroyed the place. And now maybe there's a chance for them to fix that. But I'm kind of focused on that strait. That's the one that keeps me investing. I'm still long. You know, that's what matters.